All right, so we're back with simplifying radicals. And basically what we're trying to do here is factor whatever is inside the radical symbol so that we're able to um, do square roots and that sort of thing to at least part of it. So 45 does not have a perfect square root, but it does have a factor that does, which is 9. And so we're going to break 45 up into the square root of 9 times 5. Another way to write that is the square root of 9 times the square root of 5. For my purposes today, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave everything inside the one radical symbol, but recognize that since it's multiplication, you could separate them. And then we basically take a partial square root. And so we can't take a square root of 5, obviously, but we can take a square root of 9. Square root of 9 is 3. And then what remains inside the radical symbol is 5. So this one, number 1, is going to end up being 3 times the square root of 5. Number 2, remember from a lesson or two ago that when we are taking the square root of a number that has an exponent, we're basically dividing that exponent by 2. And so 13 does not divide by 2. So what we want to do is split u to the 13th up into a pair of factors, one of which does divide by 2. And so we will make this, instead of u to the 13th, make it u to the 12th times u, which is equivalent to u to the 13th. But I can take the square root of u to the 12th. 12 divided by 6 is 2, or 12 divided by 2 is 6. So that's going to make u to the 6th outside. Square root of u is what's left inside. So again, the trick here, everyone, is just making whatever is inside the radical symbol look like something that we can take a square root of part of what was in there, and then leave the rest of it inside. So next, square root of 27t to the 5th u to the 6th. This looks nasty and intimidating, but we'll just take it step by step. So we're going to think about each piece separately. So 27 does not have a square root, obviously, but 9 does, and 9 times 3 makes 27. So we're going to separate 27 into 9 times 3. T to the 5th, I can't do that because 5 doesn't even divide evenly by 2, but t to the 4th does. That's going to leave one more t. And then we've got that u to the 6th kind of hanging out there on the end. And 6 divides by 2, so we're going to leave it alone. So what's going to happen is we're going to take the square root of 9, the square root of t to the 4th, the square root of u to the 6th, and everything else is going to stay inside. So square root of 9 is 3, t to the 4th, 4 divided by 2 is 2, u to the 6th, 6 divided by 2 is 3. What remains inside the square root symbol is 3t. So that's how we handle things like this. I'll be back with another video for the next set.